Summer is finally here, and that means travel season is here. And for curly girls everywhere, that can mean some tricky situations. But I'm going to give you some pro tips today that are going to make traveling with curly hair a whole lot easier. My name is Ken Nichols. I am the co-founder of Raw Curls, and I'm the co-founder of the Raw Hair Organic Salon in Naples, Florida. It's one of the top curly hair salons in the country. I'm going to give you some pro tips here that are going to really make traveling a whole lot easier, and probably a lot of things that you've overlooked. Number one, probably the most important thing that I see curly girls overlook when they're traveling is go online before you leave and take a look at the 7 to 14 day forecast of the city that you're traveling to. And the reason is because most curly girls have a routine set up where they live. They know what their holy grails are. They know their cleansing, conditioning routine, their refreshing, how to handle frizz. They know all that. Well, what they don't take into account is the city that they're traveling to might have a totally different dew point, a whole totally different barometric pressure, temperature, humidity. I mean, everything. It could be completely different. And the routine that you're using and the holy grails that you've got now might not work at all where you're going to. And then you're going to have real problems, especially if you're there for more than a couple of days. So take a look online, look that up, and then pack accordingly. Keep that in mind. Number two, here's another big thing. When you travel, if you're flying, put together a travel kit of small travel bottles. Now, you're probably thinking, well, if I check it in my luggage and I'm checking my 12 ounce, 16 ounce, 8 ounce full-size bottles, why do I need to put together a travel kit? Well, the problem is that you don't know. Going there or coming back, you don't know what's going to happen. You might get a flight that's canceled. You might get a super long delay. You might get a situation where you really need some stuff. And having that travel kit and putting that together is going to make a real difference in your life. What I would do is I would go to either Walmart, maybe Sally's, maybe CVS or Walgreens. And what you'll find is the travel bottles, okay? And they're a little bit bigger than the ones you're probably thinking of. And they're 3.5 ounces, and that's legal. That's FAA legal. Get some enough for a cleanser. Get enough to do, one condition. Get enough, with your anti-frizz spray, or maybe what you do for a leave-in. I mean, if you mix your conditioner with some water or whatever, mix it in there. Just a small little kit. Put them in a Ziploc baggie, maybe double zip them, just in case you don't get a leak or anything like that. Wrap them up good. Put them in your travel. Trust me, if something goes wrong, you're really going to thank me for telling you to put together the travel kit. Now, as far as traveling, that's going to bring me to my other tip. When you travel, the day that you travel, going there and then coming back, use a very simple hairstyle. Unless you have to, unless you've got a wedding that day or something like that, just make it real simple. Put your hair up. Don't do something that's going to take attention, that's going to take refreshing. Don't even bother. Make it a real simple style that you can put up, and then if you run into any problems with delays or whatever, it's just going to make the whole situation a whole lot easier. Now, number three, here's where I'm going to get a whole lot of pushback, but this is another good key. If you're still using heat tools, this would be a really good time to give them up. Because a number of things. You've got to travel with them, okay? So that means you got to pack them. If you're still flat ironing and you're still straightening your hair, and you using maybe you're using a blow dryer, maybe you're not, whatever. Now would be a really good time. Curling iron would be a really good time to give them up. Ditch your heat tools, leave them at home, and maybe by the time you get back, you might not even want them. So that's that would be a really good time to do it. So lastly, I'm going to give you one last tip. This is going to seem probably kind of simplistic, but I see a lot of people don't do it. Take some saran wrap. Take some saran wrap, and if you're going to somebody's house or you're staying at a hotel or whatever, lay it across like the counters in the bathroom or whatever. Because, all curly girls, you're going to get that shedding. And you know how those hairs get over everything? You don't like cleaning them up yourself, right? So why would you think that somebody where you're traveling, especially if you're staying at somebody's house, would you really want them to have to clean it up as well? Do that, lay it out, then you can just ball it up, throw it away, and then it's done. So anyway, there are some good travel tips that'll make traveling a whole lot lot easier with curly hair. If you've got any questions, feel free, put them below. Check out our website, rawhairorganics.com. There's a link to it right below in the description. And if you've got any other questions, you can put them in the comment section as well, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. So anyway, good luck. Have a great trip wherever it is you're going, and we'll see you next time.